Alright guys, I definitely have to share you the first round of the Cosmic Crucible and my attacks. There were two super interesting cases which I need to show you. A lot of fun, at least I got to clear everything, but yeah, I most likely did some mistakes here, but yeah, live and learn. Alrighty, so this is first round, and I'm gonna be showing you the ones that I cleared without problems first, just to make sure that well, we can get some time with the interesting matchups. So first of all, they had a baby Wakandans in the room one. I went with a big black order punch down, 200,000, and yeah, that was an easy win. Then here we have on room 6 we had New Warriors with Black Bolt and Yo-Yo. I went with Infinity Watch and that was an easy victory. This was an interesting matchup definitely. In the room 5 Cosmic Catastrophe they had Marauders with Doom, and I was sort of contemplating on which characters I want to take here because there's other interesting defenses as well, and I decided to go with my Weapon X and replacing my Wolverine with Zemo. And the idea here was that I wanted to ability block Emma with my Zemo, and then I would be ability blocking Doom with my Omega Red. Of course, the turn order is a bit different in Cosmic Crucible than it is in War. I was hoping that Strife would be taking turn right from the start, so my Zemo would be cleaning that with the first turn, whatever you call it, and then I could go to Emma with the ability block. But my Zemo went first, so I ability blocked Emma, and then Strife got the taunt. And that was sort of giving me a skip of the heartbeat for just a second, because I was thinking maybe I cannot reach Doom before I get to ability block him. But yeah, I just nuked Strife down and got to use my ultimate on the second turn of Omega Red on Doom, and that was an easy victory. But there was definitely a window of a chance for them to win, and that would have required them to, or actually Mr. Sinister to clone either my Omega Red or my Lady Deathstrike. And if they would have done some shenanigans to prevent me from ability blocking that Doom, that could have gone sideways horribly. But I definitely learned from this. I got a bit lucky in this time, so don't make the same mistakes I did. Alright. Then we had on the defensive reversal teams in room 3, we had Axeman, and I decided to go with this Eternals Doom team. Eternals were most likely going to be enough to deal with it on their own, but since I had Doom available, I decided to take my Doom with me. And the Star-Lord there is on the side and Doom behind him to feed the energy to Doom so that Doom can go ultimate on the first turn. But what happened was that my Eternals actually got everything else except for Iceman killed, and my Star-Lord then just finished up with the ultimate on Iceman. All right, so then the interesting ones. So first of all, we have a full Web Warriors in room 4, and that was sort of weird. Not in the sense that they're definitely a good team in here, but I was sort of struggling which teams I would use and where. So I decided to use firstly my X Factor, and the idea behind that was that maybe I could then save my Secret Avengers to room 3. But this is how it went. So I went with my X Factor, and I took my Captain Marvel and my Jessica Jones as the 4th and 5th in this team. And the idea behind that was that I would be getting those unavoidable attacks on them to make sure that I can kill someone. The problem was that my first turn ability from Shatterstar only hit one target, and that wasn't a crit. So that was super unlucky. They got offense downs on everyone except for maybe Spider-Man, which was the one that didn't dodge. Maybe it was Miles. I can't remember. But it might have been Punk. And everyone else got offense ups, and I didn't get any speed meter, and they just ran through me without any problems. Alright, so then I decided to take it safe because I saw my enemy struggling with one of my defenses, and I knew that if I get this down in 2 shots, and if I get everything else down in 1 shot, I would be getting a guaranteed win. So I decided to use my Secret Avengers to finish this. I actually back out from the first attack because I was still thinking about whether I should be using this team somewhere else or maybe even try it again, and I didn't get much anything done in the first attack, so I just backed out and just went in with the Secret Avengers. And that was an easy win, no problems there. But yeah, this was the freaking combination of my, how would I say it, interesting matchups. So we had Young Avengers in room 2, and they're sort of small. And I was thinking that, I don't need to think about anything else except for just one shot in this node, and that would be enough for me to win. Because the enemy has already taken at least one more attack against me. But what ended up was I decided, okay, what could be the safest team I had left to 100% clear this room. And I was thinking, well, why don't I use my own Young Avengers in here? And I feel like that's just logical, right? My Young Avengers is they are way bigger than these guys. And here's what happened. Look at this. So my 800,000 Young Avengers against their 600,000 Young Avengers struggled to get this team down. And you know what the problem was? The problem was that I was hitting them down to 50% all of the time. And their Squirrel Girl took turns after turns after turns after turns, and they just healed up, and they just get to use so many abilities and give me blinds and offense downs and everything all the time. Meanwhile, I was just behind blinds, offense downs, everything, and I didn't get any extra turns because they didn't do enough damage to get my characters down to 50% or below that. And it was so frustrating. As you can see in the first turn, on the first attack, I think Kate Bishop had maybe 1,000 health left. So I was yelling in my apartment, and I think that the neighbors might have noticed that something's going on. Alright, so I just ended up taking that because it didn't matter. I didn't want to risk it anymore, so I just went in with my Dark Hunters and finished up with one attack. So now the situation is that I got pretty lousy efficiency points from this one, and I have used as many extra attacks as my enemy has used. The positive thing is that I have a lot better defense than he does. So he actually struggled with my Axeman with Phoenix. I still have my Dormhold, I still have my Wakandans, which are sort of small still, but anyways, I have my New Warriors, I have my my Web Warriors, I have my Marauders, and I'm just hoping that they use one extra attack at least somewhere, most likely in the Dormhold team. and that will be enough for me to win. Yeah, that's the analysis of my first round. Without, yeah, my enemy still has some few attacks to do, but yeah, I'm hoping that I get a win from this. But I just had to share this because those fights were crazy. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. You know the deal, and I'll make more videos for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to answer about my defense comps. If you want any advice, I don't know if you want my advice, but if you want to ask, I'm always happy to help, and I'll answer as fast as I can see your comments. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Okie dokie, bye!